Guys, welcome to JPT. I'm Carson G, and this is Just Plain Tech. In today's video, we are going to install SBO UI, SBO package, Slackware, and Gslapt. So, two software managers, kind of. So, Slackware is like the command line, and then Gslapt is like the front end. It's like apt is command line, and synaptic is front end. That's basically what it is. It's a Slackware implementation of apt for Slackware packages. Then we're going to install SBO package, which is the command line-ish package manager of slackbuilds.org. Then we're going to install SBO UI from SBO package. Not only will SBO UI have a simplified look, but it will also install the dependencies for us, which SBO package does not. Alright? So, for SBO UI, you must have the latest version of Slackware, which is 14.2 right now. And then, what else? I thought there was something else I was going to say. I guess not. Okay, so here we are on Slackware. Sorry I can't screen record. I would normally get the app, but you know, I have to get the store to get the app, and I haven't done that yet. So, you can do this step after you have installed Wi-Fi support on Slackware. If you haven't check out the video, check out this link video. It is one simple command to enable Wi-Fi support and Ethernet at startup of Slackware. So it's easy, simple, and it's just at startup. Only one command. Then once that, reboot into Slackware, and let's do this step. So I'm in Slackware KDE. I'm in the KDE desktop environment in Slackware, but this will also work with XFCE too. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to install Gslapt. We're installing two software stores today. One is Gslapt, or Slackware, and then one is SBO UI. So as you can see, just type in Gslapt, and it will be the first link. Now we're going to do Slackware 14.2 packages, and we're going to click the bottom one, which is July 2016, which is later than the December 2015 version. Okay, and now we're going to click Save File. Now that is saved. So now we're going to open a terminal. Okay, and we're going to go to that terminal, and now we're going to type in cd downloads, capital D. Now we're going to type in ls, and find your slackware.tgz package. Just have some weird numbers in it, and then copy it. Now we're going to type in install package. We're going to install it using the built-in Slackware package manager. Package tools. Okay, now we're going to do that. Slackware. And it will install it. There we go. Now we're going to type in Slackware -i Gslapt. So that's Slackware install Gslapt. That's basically the command we just typed in. Okay, so now that we just installed it, now we're going to want to run the update command. So we're going to type in slapt get, slapt-get, 2 hyphens, update. Okay, and now it's going to do that. And that shouldn't take too long. Alright. I'm just gonna let it do that. So there should, when you click on the menu, there should, and you go to applications, once we close this out, since it's done updating, we'll close it out. So now that we closed it out, we go to applications. There should be, you might need to let it refresh, but there should be a recently installed section. And it's not showing up. Let's give it like 10 more seconds. Okay, so did we install it? I don't know if we installed it. So now let's try that again. Slapt get Gslapt. You probably, oh yeah, I remember. We tried to install it and then it didn't work because it said we needed to run the first slapt get update. So now, sorry about that. It should refresh in just a bit here. So let's close this out. Give it a few seconds. Now we can go to applications and go recently installed. And here we have Gslapt. So this doesn't have too many options for software. SBOUI has much more options. But yeah, it's basically like the Synaptic Package Manager, but for Slackware. Okay, now we're going to type in SBO package. So we're technically installing 4 software stores, 2 front ends. So just click the first link. We're installing slapt get, which is the command line. Now go to downloads. Then we're installing Gslapt, which is the, alright, just click here, which is the front end. And then, let's see, it should ask us to save it any minute. Now we're going to install SBO package, which is like the kind of command line-ish interface. Then we're going to install SBO UI, which is the SBO package. So we're just going to save that. Alright, now we're going to open that terminal again. And now we're going to type in cd downloads ls. Okay, so see this SBO package one? Now we're going to copy that, and now we're going to paste it. Install pkg, or install package, SBO UI, I'm at SBO package, and just paste it, and now it's installed. So now let's resize our window to a little bit more of a rectangle here, and now I'm going to type in SBO package, and we're going to type in C. Okay, here we are. That is really small. Let's see if I can make that bigger. So let's exit and launch a new one. Now we'll type in SBO package. I guess there's nothing we can really do about it. Anyway, so we're gonna type the first link, which will be sync. So we're gonna type that in. And that may take a while to sync, and I'll get back to you when it's done doing that. Alright, so that's done syncing. So now we're going to go to search. Now we're going to type in SBO UI. And this SBO UI will only work on Slackware 14.2. It will only work on the latest version, as far as I'm aware. Now we're going to type in the README file, and if we go all the way down, it says requires libconfig. So we're going to go back to the main menu, and we're going to search libconfig. So, now we're going to do process, install, start. So, the reason that, there's not really much of a difference in the look between of Slackware, of SBO package and SBO UI. SBO UI is just a little more simplified, but it's still all in the terminal kind of stuff. It just has a shortcut on the desktop. Now, the reason we're installing SBO UI is because it's, one, a little simpler, and two, because SBO UI will actually install the dependencies for us, where SBO package will not. So that's why we're going to install SBO UI. Unless you want to install all the dependencies yourself. It may take a while to install software through SBO UI, but it does all the dependency work for you, so that is good. And I'll get back to you guys when, it's done installing that. Okay, so it's done. Press any key to continue. Now we're going to install. There should be a little install under the process thing. This should only take like 15 seconds, maybe a minute at the highest, but it usually takes like only 15 seconds, sometimes less. Alright, so yeah, it's just going to be installing that package. Now it's done. Yay. Okay, so now we're going to go to main menu. Now we're going to go to packages. And you can see that we have libconfig installed. Now that's good. So now we just want to press cancel. And now we want to go search. Now we can install SBO UI. So it only requires libconfig, which is kind of nice. There are some stuff like Chromium and VLC that requires so much dependencies, and those dependencies require dependencies, which require dependencies, and it just goes on forever. But SBO UI installs those dependencies for you, so you don't have to waste your day doing all of that work, and we all like that. Alright, so this is the last step, and after that I'll show you how to use SBO UI. Okay guys, so now that that's done processing, now we're going to click install, and again, this should not take more than like 15 seconds. Oh, by the way, we can close out this Firefox window back here. So, in case you're already tired of going to fetch one dependency for SBO UI, like imagine if you're installing something like VLC that requires like 50 dependencies. Now this is why we have SBO UI, my friends. Alright, so now we're going to click main menu after that's done. Going to click exit. Now we're going to actually type in exit. Okay, so now we go to our menu. Recently installed. Now we're going to go SBO UI. Okay. And now once it's done loading, we're just gonna sync, which just press S once you get in there. After you sync, then it's all set up and I'll show you how to use it. Alright guys, so after that's done, just press enter when it says press enter to return to main window. Now we have all this stuff. Yay. Okay. Now I'm gonna type in I don't know, Tux. Let's install a Tux game. Maybe Extreme Tux Racer. Now we're gonna click install, and as you can see, Open AL, SFML, and Extreme Tux Racer, it requires those 3 dependencies. The X means it will install them for us, which is great. So we're going to do that. And then it will install it. It may take a while, and by a while, sometimes it might take overnight, so you might want to leave it overnight. Depends on how much dependencies you have to install. But most of the time, if it only has like 3 or 5 dependencies, it shouldn't take too long. Something like VLC or Chromium might take like all night since it have dependencies. So yeah, thanks you guys for watching. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure to check out my other videos, and please subscribe if you don't want to miss out on a Raspberry Pi PC build guide. Yes, my friends, if we can get 15 subscribers, we will do a Raspberry Pi PC build guide on this channel just for you. Alright? Now, we'll see you in the next video.